Hi, I'm Dan Sweeney. I'm here at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex inside of Journey to Mars Explorers Wanted. Today, we're going to learn how to make a rover. Now, I've gathered some supplies that I found here at my home. Now, maybe you guys have some different supplies at your houses that you may want to try out. So please, after we're done making this here, we want to see some of your designs and see how well they work. Let's get started. First off, I have toilet paper roll, sterilized. Have a skewer or a kebab, so that way we can poke some holes and we can also use this for our wheels. Got a foam tray, so that way we can maybe make some wheels out of this. Scissors and a pen. You'll see why we need these later. First off, we're going to be using this as our body, but it also happens to be a circle, which is perfect for tracing out our wheels on our foam tray. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the foam tray and very carefully use our pen to trace around it. Try your absolute best not to squish the toilet paper roll while you are drawing the circle. I have done this many times and I've accidentally done that a number of times. Then you end up not having a perfect circle and then your wheels don't turn, all kinds of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 4 circles because today I'm going to have 4 wheels. You guys can choose to do 4, 6, 8, 300. It's up to you and how much time you want to spend on it. Now, if you don't want to use foam, there is also a great number of other items around your house, and I'm excited to see what you decide to use as wheels. There's also a possibility of using balloons for an air-powered vehicle. Now, we'll finish up with this. Now, there's a number of ways that we can get these circles out. We can use a pen and essentially make holes around the entire circle over and over and over again in order to get just the right shape out. So, at the end of it, you end up using your pen to draw around it, connect all of those little holes. Now, because you're using a pen, you might want to have something underneath of your tray so you don't end up writing all over a table. But there's one way for us to make a wheel. Another way, far more simple, use scissors. Cut directly into it. Now, the reason I usually don't use scissors is due to the fact that I'm a lefty. And sometimes I have issues cutting along the line. So I like using the pen method personally. Next up, we are going to be putting some holes in the body of our rover so that way we can attach the wheels. Where we're going to do that is with the sharp end of this stick. Now for this point, if you're younger, highly recommend having your family or some older members of your family to come around and help you with this so that way you don't get hurt. But we're going to decide which end of this is going to be the bottom, and we're going to put those holes very close to that bottom so that way our wheels can spin pretty easily. So I'm going to go ahead and make this hole here. I'm going to stick the stick all the way through to kind of loosen that hole up. I'm going to choose a spot on the other side. Make that hole there. I'm going to do the same on the back. Now, this is also where you get to make some really cool decisions. Get to decide how far away you want those holes to be. I'm putting mine all the way at the front and all the way at the back. But you can choose to put them all 4 in the middle. You could choose to put them really anywhere you want to. And test out a bunch of them. See which of them works better. Now, we have our tube. And we have all the holes in it. Now for this last part, I'm going to show you a finished product. I'm going to show you how we got these in here. You see, I had to break the stick in half in order to use it. So in order to get all of the tires on here, I had to put a tire on first, stick it through the first hole, look inside, stick it through the second hole, and then put on the last wheel. Now we get to test it. You guys ready? All right, so now we're gonna test the Rover out. Now mine looks kind of boring. I really hope that you guys really color yours up, use the markers, crayons, and get them looking really spiffy and shiny and get them to look really cool. So now we're gonna test out my Rover. We're gonna see what it looks like. So 3, 2, 1. Oh no, the wheels didn't turn. Now there are some ways we can fix that. We can possibly put some quarters inside of here, and we can use a paper clip to hold them there, so that way it gets a little extra weight to make sure these wheels move. Or we can change the materials for the wheels. Some other possible ideas are bottle caps, or if you have any kind of spare wheels at home, go ahead and stick those on there. Now yours doesn't have to be this small, it can be a little bit bigger. It's up to you and what your imagination says it's possible. Now, for other cool Rover ideas or other cool ideas to do at home, go ahead and visit nasa.gov Kids Club. Also, this is Dan Sweeney, reminding you to keep looking up.